Welcome to Vastu Grahasastra. Today our topic is about storage. Storage, which is really a very key, it's playing very key role in our home. It can be like junk storage, or it can be a really usage storage, or it can be like liquidity storage, it can be like a gold storage. So we knowingly we are storing everything in our home. As we are keeping some furnitures, we have some waste too, and we have something which will be used in the future. So everything you're storing it in one place in the home. It can be the living room in one corner, or it can be in our garage, or it can be in the outside of our home. So to more about this storage, how it is impacting the Vastu and Graha Sastra. So to know more about this, let welcome our guest Deepika ji. Hi Deepika ji, how are you?
I'm good, Preeti ji. How are you?
I'm good. So, in the introduction, as we discussed about the storage, it's really a small thing. Storage means a small thing when we are talking about it. But when it comes to our, like in our daily life, the storage is an essential part. So, we will store our clothes in one place. We will store our daily things in one place. We'll store our kitchen items in the pantry. So, what is your thought on this storage regarding the Vastu, Deepika ji?
There, as you said, there are many types of storage. It can be a cloth storage, it can be a gold storage, it can be a money storage, it can be junk storage. And at times, when I go to people's house, I have seen they even store the cameras of, those 1958 and, the laptops which were made in 1999 or 2000. So people keep on storing goods. So it's like electronic storage. Then, sometimes as god idols, so they are also stored. So there can be many kind of storage, and for every type of storage there is a particular zone in the vastu. Usually, for like if we talk about the storage, then the southern parts, like the southeast, southern side of the southeast, eastern side of the southeast, then the southern side of southwest, southwest, western side of southwest, west, from that zone, from eastern side of southeast to the western side, these all zones are good for the storage. But the eastern sides and the northern sides should be avoided for the storage.
Okay. So as you mentioned, which needs to be avoided for the storage, can we know like which are the suitable places to do some storage of the items, Deepika ji?
Okay, now it depends, like Preeti ji, what kind of a storage you are looking for. So, if like we want to, what storage, like whether gold, money, cloth, junk, toy storage, there are so many types of storage. So, what kind of a storage you want to see? And regarding the product, it will be better to guide about that zone.
Okay. So then let's talk about some waste furniture we will dump into some room in some corner, or else we'll put it in the garage, the waste things, and also which includes some toys and everything. What is the dump we are having in the home? So let's talk about that. Can you tell us like where do we dump the wastage? But it's not the wastage which is used in the further future purpose, Deepika ji.
Okay, for such things, I would say the eastern side of the southeast is good, the southern side of the southwest is good, and the western side of the northwest is good for all those things. That if you want to store something which you think that will be, coming into any kind of use in the future.
Okay. So, as we discussed about things, there will be some dustbin storages where we are keeping in bedroom. We need one dustbin. So this is like a compulsory item in our home. So every room we have one storage. So where we have to keep these dustbins and these dump items in the rooms.
See, dustbin is a necessity in a bedroom, right? So usually, according to the Vastu, we don't give advice to put any kind of dustbin in the bedroom because that drains the energy. See, dustbin. So it is something which takes all the negativity. So it is not advisable to keep it in the bedroom. But still, if you want, then don't just like throw the things which are like paper, or the garbage which can be removed there and then, and every day in the morning or in the night before sleeping, just empty that dustbin. Otherwise it takes a lot of your positive energy.
Okay. So Of course, ma'am, like a very perfect clean home will give us a positive thoughts for everyone in the home. So, as you mentioned about this storage of junk and everything, so can what's the impact of that storage? Because everyone need some storage in their room. It can be like junk, as we discussed. It can be something else. So, keeping the, I mean, not folding blankets will throw in the corner or something else will keep in the room. So, what's the impact of this negative dump storage so on the people in that home?
See, when we store junk, then we definitely block the positive energy too much. See, and first of all, I would say never store anything which is junk. Always, garbage, these broken electronics, which I usually see in 99% of the houses that, people keep on storing. They even have the video cassettes, which used to be, the active thing in 80s, 90s. So people have that video cassettes, people have those CDs and everything, so they don't have CD players, but still the CDs are there. So I always ask them, the things which you have not used in past 10 years, you won't be using in coming 10 years also. So I usually say never keep the junk. Let's say if you are storing that junk in the northern western side of your house, then definitely you will have some or the other problem in the banking, in the storage, in the support of the people, support of relations. If you are storing something like junk in the southeastern part of the house, then the cash flow will have some or the other obstacle or hurdle, and you won't be having that much profits in the business, or your work or promotion can be delayed. So don't store junk at in the house at all. But still, if you have to, then for not for a longer period of a time, very small period of a time, then I would say eastern side of the southeast, western side of the northwest, and the southern side of the southwest. But that should also be not done for a longer period of the time.
Okay. As you mentioned in your conversation, the cash flow. So, like the liquidity and storage of gold, it can be small earrings or it can be like some cages of gold. We will have some gold and we'll have some cash in the home where we are storing in one place. It can be which we didn't expect to store the gold or something else. So, what are your comments on the storage of this liquid cash and also the gold, ma'am?
See, as you said, liquid cash, and then sometimes we, save the money, right? So there are the two things, and then the gold. So, see, for daily use purpose, if you have to keep the cash, then the north is the best place to store that. You can keep in some closet or something in the northern side of the house. But if you are saving the money, or then I would say that one should keep, a locker or something in the western side of the house, or western side of southwest. That is the best position. Like, keep your checkbooks, keep your cash books in the western side of the southwest, so it will be less used. So there will be the storage, there will be the not storage, there will be the savings. And for the gold also, the western side and the western side of the southwest, these two directions are the best to store the gold also, because whatever we will be storing there is going to increase.
So, Deepika ma'am, storage and junk are these two different parts, but both belong to storage itself. So,
Yeah.
what you suggest, like for the essential things and the non-essential things, both will be dumped in one room or in one place. So, what's your comments on this essential and non-essential things where we are storing in the one part of the room?
See, I would say don't store non-essential things, because when we store these dead items, see, they all are dead items, right? And when we store these dead items, then the zone in which we are storing these dead items definitely gets blocked. Let's say we are storing the junk in the east, then we will hamper our social relationships. So never store the junk in the house. I have seen people having broken electronics, god idols, and they have broken paintings, but somewhere or the other they are emotionally attached to those, because they brought them from India, or they belong to some of their ancestors or something. But please don't store them, because if they don't have life, then they definitely create that dead energy in that zone. So never store all these things.
Okay.
The junk should never be stored, and the essential items. Then essential items, they can be stored in the southeastern part, again from south to the west. In that area, it can be stored, because you see, the south and the west, they are the heavier part of any for a good vastu, and the east and the north should always be light.
So, as
Yeah.
we discussed about these essential and non-essential things, so some of the god pictures, some of the god idols, which we are not using in our home, we are just keeping it in the storage room, but which is in a very perfect condition. So, on this, can you please suggest us anything, ma'am?
Okay, regarding the see god idols, I would say that don't store them also. It is not an advisable thing, because again, see, I have seen in most of the houses what happens, that the god idols are kept all over the house. So see, the god is not like something to decorate. Everybody has their own place. So the god should always be placed in the temple only, and it should not be a decorative item in the house. Sometimes I have seen the people place the god idols or something on the top of the door, and then they will put one Lord Ganesha here and one Lord Ganesha here, thinking that at the back of the Ganesha lies the the bad fortune lies at the back of Lord Ganesha. So one picture here and one picture here. So this is not the right way. Don't, please. First of all, if you have extra god idols, and you can put them in some river flowing water, that's okay. If you cannot, then take them to India and do it. If that is also not possible, then wrap them into a white cloth or white paper and then store them. But
Okay.
don't keep god all over the house, and don't do that storage. Like, when I go to for the vastu, I've seen people have 10 years back Lakshmi ji Ganesh ji also there, and they say that we don't find a place, so we have been keeping them. So this is very negative. And now let's see, let's say Lakshmi and Ganesh. So Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth, right? And the Ganesh ji, he's like Vighanharta, right? So, if you are placing them in a negative zone, let's say in the western side of the northwest, so that is the zone of depression. Okay, that is the zone of detoxification. So, what you will detoxify? The goddess of wealth. So, the wealth will detoxify. The obstacles will detoxify. So, you will have more obstacles in your life, because who is actually controlling the obstacles has been removed from the house. He is in the zone of depression. So don't keep idols here and there.
As we discussed, which was the areas where we need to avoid the junk storage and the essential storage. So can we little bit discuss about like where we can store the junk and where we can store the remaining items which is not used and we cannot trash it away, and we can just discuss about the again the liquid and also the checkbooks, everything as we discussed. Can you please suggest us where we can show all these three items, Deepika ji, separately?
See, if we talk about the junk, then again, I would say the southern side of the southwest, the eastern side of the southeast, and the western side of the northwest. These three areas are the safe areas to store the junk. But again, I'll repeat my words, that don't store junk for a longer period of time. The second is the normal storage. That can be done again in the eastern side of southeast, southern side of southeast, southeast, then the southern side of southwest, southwest, and west, and the northern side, western side of the northwest. There you can do the storage, like the storage of clothes, storage of blankets, and like furniture storage. These all things can be done over there.
Okay. So, as I heard some like a northeast room is really good for storage. So, which type of storage is it good, Deepika ji?
No, northeast, in northeast, never do any kind of storage. See, if we talk about the Vastu Purusha, then the head of the Vastu Purush is in the northeast. So northeast is the most delicate area of any house or any property. So never do any kind of storage. If you have done any kind of storage in the northeast, then definitely some or the other neuro problems can be there, whosoever are living over there. Second, if the storage is done in the black bags or black suitcases, then it will worsen the situation. Never do any kind of storage. The northeast should be very much clean and clear, because it is the main source of energy. Like for our body, the main source of energy is food. And if somebody is deprived of food, then definitely, what will happen to the body, human body. So similarly, if we do any kind of storage in the northeast, so, we are depriving that real estate, that property of having any good energy, any positive energy.
Okay. So can we just discuss about the open space storages, Deepika ji? Everywhere we are dumping, or we are keeping some, it can be some wood which is not used, it can be some trash cans, or it can be something else. We are keeping out in front of our home, or on the top of the floors, everything. So can we just discuss about how we should maintain the open space outside of the house, Deepika ji?
See, if you are keeping that trash cans in the northeast, then definitely avoid it. Just, keep it somewhere else, like people used to keep in the garage too. So, if it is possible, keep in some other direction. The northeast should be avoided. Otherwise, if you are keeping the trash can outside the house, then that's okay. See, we just have to pick the science behind the Vastu. We cannot, whatever the rules are here, we have to follow them, right? So, in the name of the Vastu, we cannot do that, as Vastu says, so I won't be keeping the trash can here or there. So, it should be totally avoided in the northeast. Otherwise, if it's any other direction, it's okay outside the house.
Okay. So for business purpose, or something else, offices, there will be a big trash and junk area in the outside of their companies or something else. Or it is, if it is a small manufacturing unit, compulsorily we need some trash units outside of their offices or something else. So what's your suggestion on this, Deepika ji?
See, according to the business, then we also see that what is the entrance point, right? Because it depends work to work where you need this trash room or something. And moreover, this trash room, let's say if it's a manufacturing unit, then also the trash room will be in the office area, more in the office area. And then the manufacturing unit will be having its own trash area, right? So it depends on work to work, what kind of a work. So according to that also, this storage or the trash has to be connected.
Okay. So, in a storage, or else in a manufacturing unit in the offices, if the goods are prepared and they'll be stored in the large in the bunches in the big area. So, what's your suggestion? Where they need to store their goods as per Vastu, Deepika ji?
See, if they are storing the product is finished and then they are storing, then they definitely want it to move, right? They don't want to keep it with them. So at that point, the northern side of the northwest, the north, the east, these all are the good zones, but definitely northeast should be avoided. And if it is a junk or a trash, then again the eastern side of the southeast is good. And they can also store in the southern side of southeast. These directions are also good, and the western side of the northwest, the southern side of the southwest, these are also good.
Okay.
So it depends whether the product is a finished product or it's a trash, it's a junk, what kind of a thing.
Okay, let's talk about some finished products, Deepika ji. Some can be water, some can be electricity, and some can be paper, some can be food. So how we will differentiate? Should we follow different Vastu for all these different areas, Deepika ji?
Yeah, we can follow the different Vastu, but see, for the food, again, food, even the southern side of the southeast is good. For the clothing thing, the western is good. For this finished products, on a whole, we can take the northwest and the northern side of the northwest, because we want them to move from there.
Okay. And could you please suggest us where we need to store the wood finished goods, and also this furniture to store in our home or else manufacture unit, Deepika ji?
For wooden things, eastern side of southeast is good. The southeast is good. Southern side of the southeast is good. These all things are all zones are good to store the wooden things.
Okay. What about the electricity dump or else electricity essential things, Deepika ji?
See, if it's essential things, then definitely it can be stored, as I said, in the southern part of the house or the western part of the house. But if it is, junk or it has to be trashed, then again only the three zones: the eastern side of southeast, the southern side of southwest, and the western side of the northwest. Otherwise, I again, I keep on repeating it in the show that electronics, which are not good or very old electronics, or if they are not in a working position, then they should not be kept in the house. They create a lot of negative energy.
Okay. So in manufacturing unit or else in the home, we have some empty containers. It can be for the storage of water or it can be storage of goods or something else. But how we need to take this empty container storage as per Vastu, Deepika ji?
See, empty containers, they are very light in energy. They don't have anything in that. So that can be stored anywhere in the house. But if, see, these empty containers, if again stored in from the southern side to the western side, then it's better.
Okay. So
Yeah,
let's say something about the kitchen storage, Deepika ji. So
yeah.
normally in kitchen we have a lot of units to keep our essential things, and we have separate pantries, and sometimes we will store rice bags in separate room, like 10 rice bags. So what is the vastu for this kitchen storage, Deepika ji?
See, for kitchen storage, just day before yesterday, I went to somebody's house, and she's a good friend of mine. And their food, they used to bring a lot of stuff, and then they keep in the western side of the southwest. So whatever we keep there, it will not move. So when I saw the vastu of their house, I asked them that, you people bring a lot of food, but most of the food gets spoiled or it's wasted. She said, yes, how do you know? I said, because it is in the western side of the southwest. So whatever you keep there, it's not going to move. And they are bringing a lot of food and it's not moving. So definitely it's going to get rotten. The fruits, the vegetables will get rotten. So never keep the food storage in the western side or the western side of the southwest. Keep the food storage to have that positive energy in the southern side of the southeast, southeast. So these two are the good directions to keep, or the south, even the south. These three directions are the very good directions to do any kind of food storage. But here in USC, we usually have the kitchen closet just with the kitchen only. So we cannot say, okay, don't store the food here or there. You have to at any cost do the storage in the kitchen closet only. So otherwise, if it is possible, then do over in these zones. Otherwise, don't take anything like that. See, just pick the science behind the vastu. If you are taking the food as something because for the healing purpose, let's say nowadays, as I say, that one should always have the turmeric powder in the morning. So you are taking this as a healing thing for the body. So keep those things. If you can keep your medicine storage or these like turmeric or some of the herbs, these kind of a storage in the northern side of the northeast, then that is good, because that is a zone of healing. So whatever is kept there, and when you consume it, then definitely it becomes a thing of healing in the body.
Okay. So as you mentioned about the medicines, can we know a little bit deeply about the medicine storage in our home, Deepika ji? And what's the difference between that was to affect to the kids and also like adults in the storage of the medicines, Deepika ji?
See, the northern side of the northeast is the zone of healing. So whatever is kept there, if we consume it, the healings become faster, or the that food gives the healing to the body. So the medicines, if you are storing the medicines, then always store them in the northern side of the northeast, because that gives lot of healing to the body. So if you are storing the medicines either for the children or adults, then that is the best position to do that. And see, sometimes what happens, the children, they don't want to take their medicines, right? So at that point, just to ease their energy, you can keep them in the eastern side of the northeast also. So the northern side of northeast, then northeast, and the eastern side of northeast, these three are the very pious zones. But the specific position for the specific zone for the medicines is the this northern side of the northeast.
So in previous episodes, we discussed about in which direction kids needs to study and which direction we have to sleep everything. So in the same way, do you have any separate zone like a way to where we need to storage the books of the kids, Deepika ji?
Yeah, sure. See, the western side of the Southwest, as I said, whatever will be there, that is going to multiply in the house. So, if you keep the books in the western side of the Southwest, so that is the zone of education. So, the children become focused. So, always store their books in the western side of the Southwest. And the west is also good. But the western side of the Southwest is the best zone for the children to, put their books, and you can also put a pen stand there. You can store the, stationary items also in the western side of the Southwest. So they automatically get that writing skills. In fact, if somebody is doing, if somebody is into the writing thing, so those people also should store their pens, pencils, the stationary item, and the books they refer, one or two books, whichever they refer, they should store them in the western side of the Southwest.
Thank you, Deepika ji. Today, this storage topic is really something interesting. So we need to know, everywhere in our home, it's one type of storage. So this is a really good topic today. We discussed about that. So let's meet in our next episode with another good topic, Deepika ji.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Deepika ji. Namaste, Sakshi, Preeti.